Hi, I'm Jack Greathouse, and welcome to Stuff.
Stuff with Jack Greathouse is brought to you by Standing Stone Bank. Standing Stone Bank and Standing Stone Financial Services are there when it counts to assist you in meeting all your financial goals. We are Lancaster and Fairfield County's only locally owned and managed bank with 2 locations to serve you. We offer innovative products like Casasa Rewards Checking and mobile banking. We are located at 1355 Edie Road or at standingstonebank.com. Standing Stone Bank. There when it counts. Also brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. You have to be here.
Hi, I'm Jack Greathouse, and welcome to the show Stuff. This week we're at Standing Stone Bank right here on Wheeling Street in Lancaster, and we really appreciate the great hospitality that we receive each and every month when we come to Standing Stone. I'm telling you, I know why people come here to do their banking and their business, because they're just treated like gold. And Jeff Beard, his great staff, Desi, everyone involved here is just so pleasant and so nice, and they make us feel right at home. And I'm very appreciative of all the fine folks here. And because, again, this show has always been designed to bring community-minded stuff, with all pun intended, because we do have so many things that are going on within and certainly without hesitation here. I want to move right into our first guest, and it's the president, and I'm going to bring the president. I'm going to bring the president in here of the Fairfield County Antique Tractor Club, Mr. Doug Shaw. You've been involved, Doug, with this for a long time, and we've got the 22nd annual show coming up, my man.
That's correct.
So tell me about this. So first, talk about the club a little bit, the Fairfield County Antique Tractor Club. It's really cool, preserving really our history, our especially in this county,
Absolutely. I mean, this is stuff that our grandparents used.
Yes.
And great-grandparents and so forth. And we just like to get them out and use them and show people what it used to be like. Because, nowadays, modern technology, you see these great, big, massive machines in the field and so forth. It's a big difference. And a lot of people have no clue what we actually got. So
right.
It's cool to see and see it in operation too. So.
Well, it is, and I know that the 22nd annual show, and I have to be honest with you, it blew me away. We're talking right before we go on, and you talk about the 22nd annual.
It's hard to believe. It's been 22 years.
And you told me something that I'd kind of forgot, but you've been involved right from the get-go in '89.
There were 6 of us that started this club in Donato's basement, and we were. I think we're at 250 members now.
That's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
And you've grown, and I know this year it's at the Fairfield County Fairgrounds this year. Is that the first time?
First time
I think
for us.
First time
yes.
there, but I know Alley Park forever, and Alley Park was a great place.
Right.
But you've just outgrown it.
We've outgrown it. We really needed a parking space and restrooms and just a lot of things. We hated to leave the park.
Sure,
it's a fabulous park.
Absolutely.
But with this being a state show for International Harvester, we just needed the extra room. So it'll probably be twice as big as normal, because Chapter 6 International Club is coming. They'll have, I'm guessing several hundred tractors of just internationals.
Sure.
Plus all the other brands. So it's going to be a challenge for us this year, that's for sure. But
hey,
we're looking forward to it.
I'm sure you guys will handle it just like you handled through the years.
Yep.
It's been a great show. A lot of people really have a lot of fun, and that's one thing I want to mention. This is really a opportunity. Bring a family out.
Absolutely.
This is not just for a bunch of guys who just love tractors. This is for everybody.
Right. Well, we try to have something for the women and the children. Yeah. So it's a family thing. It's still a free show. we want to try
That's
to keep
amazing.
it free.
Free parking too.
Absolutely.
Gosh.
I mean, we're going to try to keep it as free as long as we possibly can. So we will accept donations, believe me.
Well, and that's the thing too, and I'd like to talk about that. You know, it is free admission and free parking, but donations for the club and preserving this. This is a weekend thing. This is, you know, the 18th, 19th, and 20th. There's events going on all day long. We're going to talk about some of those things here, but there's a little bit. Certainly there's food.
Right.
You know, you can purchase food. You know,
Right.
Vendors.
A variety of food from
Right.
cheap up to
Absolutely.
somewhat expensive.
I mean,
that
a
way you can
pancake,
bring-
$5 for a pancake breakfast,
right.
really?
And that is with the Parks Department. They wanted to come with us,
Yeah.
so they're going to do the pancake breakfast
That's
up here.
awesome.
So that was a good thing. So
Well,
because a lot of people come to that
sure.
and support, and that way they'll be supporting the parks too. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be a good thing. So
And I know Friday, you have down in the brochure 12 to 5 the tractor display and all the things. You've got the tractors there, and again, some of these are really interesting and great conversation pieces.
right. There'll be some real rare ones
Yeah.
from way back in the 30s and so forth. And then too, we'll have our displays, the sawmill and the thrashing machine, and just a lot of that equipment running and actually using it. And that's our startup day, kind of get things adjusted, make sure everything's going to work properly. So
You know, and I think about these tractors, Doug, and some of the ones, and people look back and think, man, remember when they used to use it? Well, one of these days they're going to be thinking back and say, you remember when we used to use those phones? Those.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
technology has changed a bunch.
I mean, it really has changed. So talk a little bit. I know you got the bale toss on Friday. You got, and plus there's other things I want to mention: flea markets, crafts, the steam engines. There's just there's so many things.
Right. There's a lot of things there for, like I say, the man, the woman, and the child, and so forth. And you know, we got petting zoo for the kids, and
that's so
the
cool.
The pedal pull for the kids, and coin scramble, which, you know, we throw a bunch of money and sawdust, and they can dig through it, and whatever they find they keep. They just love it.
Cool. Well, yeah.
So, but there's a lot of events, and like I say, there's crafts and
there's
flea
raffles.
market stuff.
There's all kinds of things.
Right. And there's toys. There's going to be toy dealers on hand for all 3 days. So you can buy toy tractors and trucks and what have you.
And I had someone tell me they really love the the rope making and stuff.
Yes.
I mean, it's just because, again, it's fascinating.
Right. And they can participate too.
Right. I think that's
that
what
makes
they
a
did.
difference too.
I think that's what they did.
Right. Yeah.
I thought
it was even
just cool.
fascinating to me the first time I saw it.
Sure.
You know, being made and so forth. So.
Yeah. And of course that's Friday. Now Friday, what time is it Friday?
12 to 5 on Friday.
It's 12 to 5. And then it's, I know it ends on Saturday with the tractor parade, which you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, we're talking 8 to 5 on Saturday normally. You know,
sure.
It may run over than that, but that's what we're shooting for.
Right.
So.
And a lot of things there. I know also you have some great partnerships with, I know, South Central Power.
South Central will be there doing their electric demonstration.
That's cool.
That is very cool. Yes.
And it's really good. It's
very
like
knowledgeable.
a learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because people don't have any idea how, you know, dangerous that is.
Oh,
and
no question.
It's very, very interesting and very knowledgeable, you know, to see that. So, very good.
Yeah, and you got toy show. You got, of course, tractor pulls. You know, you're going to have antique tractor pull. You're going to have
that'll be all day on Saturday in front of the grandstand. So.
Then, now, you know, I wouldn't want to be the recipient of this, but you got the skillet toss.
Yes.
I'm not going to volunteer.
It is amazing.
I'm not going to volunteer to be a skillet toss catcher. Or measure. Yes. There you go. Yes. I'm not going to do that for you.
It is interesting to see them women throw them skillets.
Oh.
They can launch.
They can throw them farther than I can. I can tell you that right now. And then you got the wrench toss, which is going to be a lot of fun. You got the stuff for toddlers. You got the Little Miss and Little Mister competitions and just fun stuff for kids.
Right, exactly.
And then on Sunday, I know you got the toy show, and the sale all day.
Right.
And that's a fun thing too.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of old toys, new toys, you know, inexpensive toys.
Right, and I like this too. You know, 10 a.m. You know, because you're out here on a Sunday. Well, you know what? you may miss your church
That's
if,
right.
if you go
That's
to
right.
church, but you got church service here.
Absolutely.
That's pretty cool.
It is very cool. Yep. And they got a church there on the fairgrounds,
Sure.
which is
Oh
nice.
yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
so we're going to use
I
that
think
for
that's
that.
great.
Yeah,
I think
yep.
that you're taking care of everybody
Right.
that's got tractors and
Well, and
people
there's
that
going
need
to
to
be
be
people
there.
coming from out of state that, like you say,
Absolutely.
miss their church service. So this will be a chance for them to.
Go out and get a message, and
exactly.
I think that's really, really
Yep,
neat
yep,
that
yep.
you guys can add that. Then you got the garden tractor pull, which is cool, and
yep.
the tractor parade. That's
Yep.
a great thing. Got a little bluegrass music going on.
And that'll be in the church. So it's always enjoyable. A lot of people like to listen to that bluegrass.
Some of the things that people can't miss. What are they? If they come out there, what should they come out? If it's your first time out, what would you suggest that they make sure that they see?
Probably a pancake breakfast on Saturday morning, and then
I hear you.
You got the kiddie tractor pull, which is a big hit.
Yeah.
South Central demonstration is a big hit on Saturday. The pageant's cool. I like that. Sunday church service, and then garden tractors. You know, you think of garden tractors just little piddly things.
Yeah.
These garden tractors got some power. I mean, it's a lot of horsepower between your legs, and so that's cool.
And you mentioned the coin scramble and
Yeah.
stuff too. It's just
Right.
those kind of things are just fun. Kids,
Right.
there's something depend. I guess
Right, exactly.
I guess the guy bringing his grandkids out or bringing your kids out. There's
Right.
maybe a little different agenda
Right.
that you might
Right.
go if you're coming out there with your dad, your uncle, your friend,
Exactly.
your neighbor, whatever. Then there's some other things maybe that you might hit.
Yeah,
first.
the kids really like digging through that sawdust, finding that money, because they get to keep it.
Yeah,
You know, and
yeah.
they love it.
Yeah.
So
I think that's really cool what you guys have done and the growth of this club. And, but you guys are more than just this. The club actually you meet throughout the year at times,
we
is
meet,
that right?
We actually meet twice a month now.
Twice a month.
We,
Wow.
we have one meeting for committees
There you
that,
go.
that put this on or organize this, and then we have a regular meeting with the whole group.
Okay.
So it's every month, and it takes a lot of time. And
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, now we're down to crunch time, and we're just
Yeah.
piecing things. We got a meeting tonight actually to finalize everything. So
You've been
It's a
putting
little
that glue
stressful.
back in there. Well, sure it is.
It's a
This
little-
time of year, and as
yes.
we're recording this now, all of this takes place at the fairgrounds, and it happens on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 18th, 19th, and 20th. Friday starts at noon. Goes to about 5, I think, and then Saturday, same thing, about 8 to 5, I think.
Yep.
Starts a little early. Starts in the
Right,
morning
right.
Saturday, and then 10 a.m. to
Probably
4-ish,
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that is
Yeah, 'cause
probably.
out of staters want to get packed up and get moving
sure.
home and so forth.
Sure. And one other thing I wanted to mention that you have, and there's so many things, and we did mention the raffles and a lot of the food vendors,
Right.
so come on out, support them.
Right.
They're there supporting this as well. But you also, the flea market, which is a lot of people like that. But you got some saws out there. You got the sawmill, the buzz saw,
Right.
you
Right.
got some other things that are pretty cool too.
Right, yeah. We got a lot of other things out there running. Like you say, insulage cutter, thrashing machine, corn shredder, just a lot of different things in action. Thomas the Train will give kid rides around the
Cool.
fairground. So we're really looking forward to the new location. And being a state show for International Harvester, it'll be a challenge for us, but we're looking forward to it.
Well, and I think too that you're going to come back and after this, and you'll say, okay, now we've had it there. We've had it there, so
Right.
this is what we've learned. This is
Right,
what
right.
and I think it's really cool. But I think these kind of things are great for our community. They're wholesome. They're family events. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've already been contacted by John Deere and Alice Chalmers both. They want to have state shows there also. So
Great.
hopefully the next couple of years we'll also have some more state shows. So
Well, I think this is a great thing, Doug, what you're doing. You guys are awesome with this. You've, certainly, like I said, what I like about it is it's our community. And, Fairfield County in this area, we have a rich tradition in agriculture
Oh, absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
farming. And this kind of really ties in with who we really are
right,
here.
right.
And so I just,
It's amazing. There's one of the club members that done a lot of research about Fairfield County and how many tractor dealerships used to be here.
right.
It was amazing. Just about every brand was
I bet.
here in Fairfield County.
I bet.
And
And
so-
people had their own,
Exactly.
how like with cars, Ford, Chevy,
yeah.
well,
Oh, yeah.
with tractors,
No, I like them all.
Right,
I've got about
right.
one of every one, but every brand. But now my buddy, the vice president, strictly Deere, John Deere. Everything's got to be John Deere for him.
He's John Deere green,
He's
man.
bleeding green.
There
so.
you go. I get it.
And
do
some
get
of them are international. We
Yeah.
got a lot of international guys that are really looking forward to this. We got
Right.
one member. He's figuring on bringing 24 just himself.
Wow.
So
That's
from
incredible.
Kingston. So
Wow, that's incredible. Well,
so it's-
well, hey, this is great, man. We wish you all the best. Hey, get out there and support, the Fairfield County Antique Tractor Club and their annual show, which this year they've outgrown Alley Park, and the 18th, 19th, and 20th on that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get out there, support Doug Shaw, his group, and I think you'll have a lot of fun doing that. And it's a great thing for families, great things for friends. It's just a cool thing.
Yep.
I really appreciate what
Yep.
you're doing here, man. Okay, anything else that we need to tell people about?
I don't
I mean,
think
it's
so.
free admission, free
I was
parking.
going to say,
This
you can't
is-
beat that.
Where do you
Just
go
come and
and get
enjoy
that?
it.
That's
Come
right.
and enjoy it.
Well, Doug, thank you so much for all you
Thanks
do.
for having us.
Continued success with this. I know it's going to continue to grow,
Oh,
and
yeah.
my goodness, you guys have done a
And we got room
wonderful
to
job.
grow there. So
That's right, you do. So, well, hey,
Looking
best
forward
of
to it.
luck.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Have fun, and we'll see everyone out there at the fairgrounds on the 18th, 19th, and 20th. You can come out all 3 days. It's a free event, and it's a good event. It truly is. So, thanks a bunch.
you.
Okay. All right. Hey, we'll be back with more stuff in just a moment. Welcome back to Standing Stone Bank, and it's always a lot of fun when we can bring in Desi DeJean. And I'm just now getting that name. It's flowing right off my tongue.
You got
man.
it. You've nailed it after all these years. You have nailed that.
And Desi, again, it's a lot of fun. I've complimented certainly you and Jeff, and before Jeff Barry and everyone here. It's a great place, Standing Stone Bank, with all of the customer service and all the things you all participate in. And you've made me feel very welcome too, and I appreciate that, and I'm going to thank you about that here in just a moment. But I would like to ask you a little bit. I know, as we said here in August, we just had a very successful art walk with the Lancaster Festival. Standing Stone is really a centerpiece for that whole art walk, and I know the artists and everything. But tell us a little bit about the bank and just all the participation that you guys are involved with.
Well, I mean, starting with the art walk, we've got 3 great artists that are with us year
yes.
after year.
Yeah.
We get Chris Collins in here, who plays piano, so it really is a kind of an interesting atmosphere when you come into the bank.
Right.
We've always got wonderful little munchies, so if you don't come for the artist and you come to hear the music and the food, always something here good for that. We changed it up a little bit this year. We didn't do the big fountain thing, and we decided, just with the weather as hot as it was, we decided to do the bottles of water. So those seemed to be a huge hit as they were walking out. Everybody was able to hit the streets again with a little cool refreshment. Great time with that. Obviously, unfortunately, that first week got rained out at the festival,
Yeah,
but Beach Boys made up for it there the second
Sure
week.
did.
Great crowd turnout there.
Unreal.
A couple of phenomenal things I thought they did. So that was really fun. We've got a couple of things outside of that we have been involved in, that Wolfstock out at
Yes.
the fairgrounds,
Uh-huh.
and that's coming up on August 6th. So,
Right.
that's another great event, supports the Humane Society.
Yes, it's great.
And also an opportunity for your pet lovers to get out there and take advantage of vaccinations and things at heavily discounted prices. Coming up on September 9th, we're the premier sponsor for ATAC. Which is the Alliance for the Total Annihilation of Cancer. I probably blew that, so for the gentleman
think
that
you
heads that
got
up,
it.
I apologize. But they do a car show out at Bob Boyd, and that's going to run from 10 to 1 on September 9th, and that's actually being rescheduled from, unfortunately, the wet July also. But that's a very nice event. So stop by. We'll have folks out there to talk about loan rates on cars. Certainly going to be a variety of them to see.
Sure.
They've got some food. There's lots of giveaways. So a lot going on that day out at Bob Boyd. And then following that up into October is Fair Time. So, we always do the booth in the art in the art building.
Right.
So we've got a booth that we keep out there. So again, lots of giveaways, lots of people out there. We'll have all kinds of product information and just general stuff. We've come up with something to play on some of our marketing. So we've got a really cool giveaway coming up at the fair this year. And then after that, it's headed into the holidays.
Oh man,
it
doesn't it just fly?
Yeah, it's July, and I'm really trying hard not to talk about Christmas here.
My gosh, I know it just flies and it kind of all runs together. But there is a common theme here, Standing Stone Bank, and Desi, I know you take a lot of pride and you do such a good job here and all your planning and effort, and everybody appreciates you. I appreciate you because you've been great to work with. You guys really value your customers, and it's easy to see why you have such loyal customers. They keep coming back, and you guys can take care of all their needs, their loan needs, their financial
Everything,
needs.
Checking, loans,
it's kind of an all
investments,
service. Yeah,
their business needs. There really is not. We're a bank with 2 locations.
Yeah.
A lot of our competition in town has more, but our 2 locations can do everything they can do. Yeah. So, even though from a size-wise, or you think, that's just not convenient enough for me, with all of today's services, if you stop in and open an account, pretty much everything else you need to do with us, telephone, and you can do it all online.
That's right.
Banking has really gone to that a lot.
It's changing, yeah.
Not that we don't enjoy seeing people in the bank. Absolutely. Absolutely want you to stop in and visit with us, and certain aspects of what you're doing, you're going to have to.
Right.
So, that's an opportunity for us to get face-to-face with our clients, our customers, and really, dig down and find out what they need. How can we make their lives easier?
Right.
And that's what when it boils down to it, that's what it's all about. How can we make your life easier with the products and the services that we offer?
Well, you've done that. And the thing I appreciate the most is you all have been so kind to me, allowing me to come in here and just kind of be a part. You've always made us feel welcome, and I know in working with you and everyone at IVP, they truly enjoy working with you, Jeff, everyone here. I really appreciate it because just like today's show, we had Doug on talking about, the big show coming up, and it's so important in our community to continue to help people get the word out about anything from charities to all the things we're doing. I appreciate Standing Stone Bank, and I want to thank you personally, and also Jeff Beard. I said a thank you to Jeff earlier, Barry Ritchie, everyone, all the employees, everyone here. It's truly been a real pleasure to come in here. Thank you for allowing us to do this.
Well, Jack, you've I don't know if you realize this or not, but next month would be an even 13 years.
Wow.
So you're at 12 years, 11 months.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know, so maybe 13 is not, maybe that's good that we didn't hit it. But
if you're Italian,
that's amazing.
That's a lucky number. So.
Yeah,
and we certainly want to thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, you've brought together a lot of everything from nonprofits to just different community organizations that are out there doing things.
Like one that's really near and dear to your heart that you've been. I mean, there's been some of them.
There are a few of them, yes.
No, and I've asked you and had that on here when we can help the young professionals and all the things think about. And those are the things that I really am passionate about. So thank you.
Well, it has certainly been our pleasure for the last 13 years to have you here, and not only just here. I did a little research over the last couple of days. I was doing just a little investigative work. And you have been all over the place in your time in Lancaster. I mean, for this not being your true hometown, this is your hometown.
This is my hometown.
And not being from here, and I'm not from here either, but I mean, you really embraced this town when you got here. And,
you bet.
and took it under your wing, and it's your hometown now. You know,
Well,
everything
thank
from
you.
activities at the school
Sure.
to the things you're involved in the community, and the things that you have made people aware of in the community. So I mean, it's a phenomenal career that you have had.
Well, thank you.
Not only from the high school aspect, but you know,
Right.
from everything else you've been involved in.
Right.
So if you don't mind, we have a little something we'd like to send you off with.
Oh, okay. All right. So what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Well, I shopped and I shopped and I shopped, and I really went looking for something spectacular that I wanted to get you that was a microphone. And quite honestly, couldn't get anybody to deliver it to me in time, and now I can't get this out of here, so I'm going to let you take it out of there.
Look at that. Oh.
But we wanted to send you something to travel with for
Oh,
your.
nice.
I'm sure you're going to have a bookcase somewhere that's got years of your awards and things that you've done, and I'm glad I wasn't the only one that couldn't get it out.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
But for being such a wonderful host in the times that
beautiful.
That you've been here with us.
Yeah, let me get that around so I can. You know, even though I'm heading out, you know, I can still take directions from my boss and over there, you know. But this is gorgeous. I'm one of the
Again,
few
we are
times I'm
very honored.
speechless.
Well, we are
thank
very
you.
honored to have had you in our home for the last 13 years, and certainly hope that you have a wonderful retirement.
Thank you so much. This is gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. So wow, thank you. Am I allowed to get a hug
are.
on the air? Thank you so much.
You are.
That is just outstanding. And
I see we've got somebody else sneaking in here that.
yeah, I knew something was up here, but anyway, you know, I really would like to thank some people. Certainly everyone here, as I mentioned, you, Jeff, Barry, and all the you know, everybody, Ruthie, Karen. I mean, I could go on and on and on. They've just been incredible. But I'd also like to thank Aaron Ool. Are you serious? Look at this. Oh, it's a perfect heaven. There is a heaven. There is a
yoga. You're gonna need it now.
There is a heaven. Oh my gosh. This is so behind the scenes. Oh, this is so funny. Guys, this is hilarious. If people only knew. I have come in, I think over the years I've had 6 or 7 pieces probably of candy out of the office, and give or take a couple, and holy mackerel, this is funny. This is really
6 or
funny.
7?
Yeah, 6 or 7, and yeah. So anyway, if we could get back to the farewell, guys, this is funny. This is so appropriate and so cool. I can't thank people enough, but really proud of Aaron Ool. What an outstanding worker and dad he is. And you know, I think back, Jason Roush did this for so many years, and I really appreciate Jason. Some other people I'd like to thank, Stan Robinson, who's no longer with us, but Stan was very encouraging. Janine Thompson, and then Sue Smith. A special thank you to Sue Smith. She was just incredible too. And then Amanda Decker. Amanda has just picked it up and just been incredible. But Sue, I'll never forget all the things you've done. Amanda, you've been just awesome. Janine Thompson there for a while, and I really appreciate that. And I would like a special shout out there to Bob Campetti, IVP. He's the main man there, throwing candy at me still. That's okay. I'm sure he's got more in his pocket. He keeps throwing. But, you know, Bob has done an unbelievable job with IVP. And, you know, it's ironic. We sit here Standing Stone, and you think of IVP, and you think of, you know, we've done a lot of stuff at Buffalo Wild Wings, all award-winning businesses throughout our community. And Bob Campetti he's the heartbeat of IVP, and he won't like this, and I sure hope Aaron puts this in there. He doesn't like attention. He tries to shy away from it, but his steadiness and his hard work and his willingness to work with people in this community. Bob Campetti's what, you know, and the kind of people, Desi and Aaron, but Bob Campetti is what really makes this community a special place and a hard place to leave. And But thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. Also, shout out to, all the employees at Buffalo Wild Wings. Larry Tipton, another very supportive person for this show. He's been incredible. And I've been very blessed, Lancaster City Schools, and I've already said my goodbyes and all that. Lancaster City Schools, incredible place with incredible people, and most importantly for me, they're incredible kids and staff, and I've already said my goodbyes there. And also, I've done some other things. I've had this opportunity with IVP to get the word out, and also WLOH, Mark Bohack, and I've had a great relationship with them. I've done some communication stuff in college. I was in communications, and I love it. I love the opportunity to promote our community. If I wasn't proud of this community, I wouldn't be doing this, because believe it or not, I really have other things I can or should be doing, or could be doing, I guess is a better word. But I believe in this community, and I believe in what we're doing, and I believe as long as we have people and businesses like Standing Stone, IVP, this community is just going to continue to be a really the ray of hope that so many of the people in this community need it to be, and that's pretty cool. But hey, Bob, thank you so much. Just incredible. You're, you employ people, you treat them right, and it is noticed and appreciated. Thank you, sir. So anyway, hey, look, we're out of time, and I got candy. I got candy.
Got stuff.
I got stuff, and this is stuff, man. This is incredible, and thankfully, as we're recording this here in August, it's not hot and it's not going to melt at all in my car for my 10-hour drive. It'll be fine. But thank you so much.
Our pleasure,
this
Jack.
is just incredible. A great send-off. Hey, for the last time, I'm going to tell you that, each and every week I'd always say, and we'll talk to you or we'll see you next week on stuff. Well, you might. And if you do, it's a rerun, okay? Because this is it. This is it. But I thank all those great people, as I've already mentioned. I can't say it enough. I believe in this community. We have our challenges here, always have had, and we will continue to have more. But when you have good people at the heart and soul of it, like the people I've mentioned here, we're going to be fine here. So thank you, and I'm not going to be a stranger, but thank you, Desi. Thank you, Bob, Aaron, everyone here, Jeff, everyone here. For the final time, for right now, I'm Jack Greathouse. I'm out.